It's been a long, hot summer for most of the country.
It doesn't take long for them to overheat.
Pet Pals vet Dr. Cathy wants to make sure man's best friend stays out of trouble while still having some summer fun.
They have to have shade, they have to have water, and it takes 15 or 20 minutes in the sun and to be too much.
There are some warning signs that your dog is overheating. If your dog doesn't respond to you as she normally would, pants with more tongue extended than normal, or starts fidgeting and looking around for shade, it's time to go inside. But while you're outside, summer toys like kiddie pools can go a long way towards staying cool.
Underneath, they can really get cooled off and get some ventilation. If the wind blows underneath, that'll help a lot. And as long as it's nice, clean drinking water, then they can drink out of it and everything.
But be sure to maintain your pools.
We can have algae growing in there. And there are certain types of algae that if they lose oxygen will become toxic, and that can create vomiting, diarrhea, and in some cases death.
Also, keep an eye on other sources of standing water, such as bird baths and tires. Mosquitoes thrive there and can carry heartworm and West Nile virus. Make sure you empty those often.
If it needs to be out of the reach of children, it needs to be out of the reach of dogs and cats because they're curious too.
Words to remember when dealing with pesticides and lawn chemicals, and also with grills during cookouts.
Dogs normally have the sense to know that's hot and stay away, but if they're in the middle of catching a frisbee and don't see the grill, then boom, crash into it.
Hot asphalt on parking lots and sidewalks can burn even the fuzziest of feet, and light reflected from paler surfaces can cause sunburns on thin furred tummies. Dogs with white or thinner coats need special attention too.
If you can see the pink through the skin, then they shouldn't be out long. They're out, you've seen some of these dogs, they'll have like cracks around their nose. They're at risk of cancer on their nose and on their ear tips.
Just like people, dogs can benefit from a good application of sunscreen.
One key thing to remember when picking out a sunscreen for your dog is that if it has zinc in it, that's bad. Zinc is very toxic to dogs. Just remember, if it's safe for your human babies, it'll be safe for your fur babies. For Pet Pals TV, I'm Joy Hernandez. This is Rembrandt, and no dogs were harmed in the making of this story.